Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining me for the Not Too Shabby Shop's video hop. Today, I get to show you the brand new card box of the month for August. This card box is called Artsy Girls, and it is so fabulous. I can't wait to show you all of the beautiful products. Let's start out with the stamp sets. This one is called Brighten My Day. And I love all of the images in this set, especially the girl holding the paintbrush and the jar of paintbrushes. The next one is called Color My World. And this one is so unique. I just love that cupcake with the paintbrush sticking out. The sentiments are fabulous. I especially like the one that says Eat, Sleep, Create, Repeat. You get 2 packs of embellishments. These are some enamel dots from Gina Marie. Then you get a little pack of sequins from the Not Too Shabby shop. They are very pretty colors. I love those. Now, included in the kit this time is 3 packs of ephemera die-cut pieces. And I'm going to be focusing on one of these sets in today's video. They coordinate beautifully with the stamp sets as well as the pattern paper. You also get a stencil from Miss Ink Stamps. Let me open this and give you a closer look at it. This one is really fun. You can really make some fun backgrounds for your stamps and ephemera pieces with this. This features some really fun brush stroke shapes, and you also get the positive pieces to these. I think the smaller brush strokes would be fun to ink up and then stamp your sentiments on. And you get 2 pads of paper. The first one is called Artsy Gals. And the second one is a slimline pad called Artsy Gals Basics. Let me show you the ephemera pack that I'm going to be using in this card video. These just really caught my eye because they're big, bold ephemera pieces, and I had a lot of fun playing with these. But they just completely fill up the front of your card, and they make for some really fast and fun designs. I'm going to be making up 3 cards in this video, and then I created 2 more, but I have that over on my Instagram if you'd like to go over there and see those. So let me show you the pattern paper. I'm just in love with this slimline set of pattern paper, and you'll see why here with all of these beautiful colors and patterns. They're single-sided, and they have a beautiful sheen on them. Look at these just lovely colors. I love these new pads that are coming out for your slimline cards. I love that blue piece with the different art supplies on it. And now let me give you a closer look at the Artsy Gals 6x6 pattern paper. This is double-sided, and you get 2 of each pattern. I'll flip these over so you can see both of the sides. But these are the same images that you see in the ephemera pieces as well as the stamp sets. So they, of course, all just coordinate beautifully. And again, you get this beautiful sheen on this pattern paper, which also makes it nice if you put something down with dot liner and you need to pull it up, because it comes up really easily if you need to change something. But look at that one. That one's my favorite right there. So let's start out with card number 1, and these are really fast and fun cards. I'm going to use a piece of this beautiful navy blue cardstock on my card base. I'm going to pull in a piece of white type paper just so you can see it better on my black work mat. There we go. I'll use another piece of pattern paper to put a stripe down the side of the card. And then I just love this beautiful pink lily. I popped it up with some foam adhesive. And I'm going to put that kind of at the bottom of my card. The leaf I'm going to glue down flat. But I want to get an idea of where to put both of these pieces on my card. So I'll use some liquid glue behind the leaf. And then I can pop up the lily next. Look how fun and easy this is. And now for the sentiment. And my sentiment comes from the stamp set that's called Brighten My Day. And the sentiment says, "You brighten my day." It's just a very small sentiment, but I'm going to stamp it out onto a piece of white cardstock. Let me pull out my VersaFine Onyx black ink as well as an acrylic block. This ink is perfect to use with an acrylic block as opposed to your Misty, because usually you just need to stamp it once. It's a nice, thick, dark black ink. I'll use my paper trimmer to trim out the sentiment into a long strip. All of my sentiments on these cards are going to be kind of small compared to the images on my cards, but I love the effect of this. So I'm going to cut off some of the excess and then just use a little bit of liquid glue and glue it right over the flower. I'll pull out some of the sequins from the Not Too Shabby shop, and I'll just pour these out into my little heart tray and choose a few to put on the navy cardstock just to brighten it up a little bit. And I can glue these down just around the leaves and the flower. I always like to put an odd number of sequins down. It just looks better to me. And here is a close-up view of the finished card. On the inside, I used a scrap piece of the navy cardstock. Now on to card number 2, and again I'm using a piece of pattern paper from the 6x6 pad. I cut it down a little bit smaller than my white card base, and I'm going to put another strip of pattern paper on the side. And now I can just start gluing down all of these ephemera die cuts. I'll start with the paintbrush, and then the palette is next. The strip of pink pattern paper helps to highlight my main image, which is this girl holding the paintbrush. I'm going to glue her down flat as well as the little tube of paint. The only thing I'm going to pop up on this card is the sentiment. And the sentiment's going to say, "Color outside the lines." I'll use a foam strip for this, a very narrow foam strip. And I'll just pop it at the top of the card. Here's a close-up look at the finished card. I didn't add any sequins since the pattern paper was so busy and cute. On card number 3, I'm using this beautiful piece of purple pattern paper. It's going to completely cover my white card base. Love the soft purple. And then this piece of pattern paper just complemented the purple one perfectly. And I'll glue that down across the middle. And then for this card, I'm going to use the huge cupcake with the paintbrush sticking out of it. But I am going to pop up the cupcake with some foam adhesive. Let me cut off the overhang here first. It's going to kind of go off the card, so I'm just holding it in place while I cut off the overhang. And now I can add a bunch of foam pieces behind my cupcake. And then I can peel off the release paper, and I will put that down next. Isn't that the cutest cupcake ever? I decided I wanted this leaf image to go behind it, so I can peel it up off of the pattern paper very easily, like I mentioned before. And next for this little pot of glitter, isn't that cute? And then the paint, I'll use a foam piece behind it as well as a little bit of liquid glue. And I'm just going to layer this over the glitter. So the sentiment says, "Eat, sleep, create, repeat." And I stamped that out with more VersaFine Onyx black ink and then just cut around it. And then to finish this off, I'll use some of the enamel embellishments. I love the matte finish on these. And I'll use a few of each color. Now there is a $25 giveaway going along with this video hop. So click on the link to the Rafflecopter in the description box below for a chance to win, and make sure you visit all of the videos along the hop, leave comments, and like each video. The winner will be announced on August 8th at the Not Too Shabby Shops YouTube channel. So click on the hashtag in the description box below. It's hashtag N2SArtsyGirls to see all of the hop participants, and you'll see lots of fun, crafty inspiration. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a wonderful crafty day. Bye.